My name is Joanna LeDoux and I'm the community dietitian at the Flin Flon Primary Healthcare Center. I work for the Northern Regional Health Authority and I'm located in Flin Flon, Manitoba. I would also like to introduce my daughter Parker. She is going into grade 8 next year. So one of the requests that I often get as a community dietitian is around meal planning. Families often find it very challenging to plan meals, especially if they're trying to please everyone in their family, and what can sometimes happen is that families end up making different meals for different members of their family based off of likes. One way to tackle this that I like is to allow each member of your family to pick one night a week where they pick what's on the menu. So they can pick the vegetable, the fruit, they can pick the protein, they pick the whole grains. And what that teaches the family is that everybody in the family eats that one meal that day of the week and they're not allowed to complain. So what I teach my children is that they're allowed to say no thank you if it's something that they would prefer to not eat, but they're not allowed to say I don't like it, as that can sometimes hurt the feelings of the cook or the person who's put the work into it. So yeah, it's just a way of teaching table manners. It's a way of teaching respect for the person who's doing the cooking. So this is something we've done in our family, as I've said, and this is why I've invited Parker to join us today, because when it was her day to pick the menu item, she decided to make chicken lettuce wraps. And in doing that, she actually researched the recipe, she prepared it herself, she made us the grocery list of what she needed, and this actually has become one of our family's favorite recipes that we now include on a regular basis. So anyways, I'm going to let Parker take it away, and I'm going to be her assistant today.
Okay, so step 1, you need to cook your chicken in olive oil and sesame seed on medium-high heat until the chicken is about cooked.
Perfect. So you can see in here, we've already got our chicken in there, and we're actually using ground chicken today. But if you don't have ground chicken, you could get a chicken breast and just dice it up. That works too. So this is our olive oil right here. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon. And this is where's our sesame oil? Sesame oil. Thank you. See, this is her recipe, not mine. Okay. Pour that in. Okay. So now what you would do is you would take this to your stove and you would cook it over your stove. For how long?
Until the chicken is cooked.
How do you know? How do you know when your chicken's cooked?
It'll be the same color all the way through. It's like a whitish, beigeish color.
Yeah, perfect. It won't be pink, right? So excellent. Okay, so then what do we do?
And then you add your onion, your pepper, hoisin sauce, soy sauce, rice vinegar, and rice wine vinegar. And then you cook that for about 5 minutes.
Okay, so here's our onions. We've already got our onion cut up. This was a very potent onion, right? We shed some tears, and the other rule in our family is that if you cry while you cook, we group hug. So we cooked, we've cried, we've hugged, right? Okay, so there's the pepper. I forgot to show you. There's the pepper. It's all cut up too. It adds a nice red color. So hoisin sauce, it's 1/3 of a cup of hoisin sauce, and this is the hoisin sauce right there. 1/3 of a cup. So we're going to use this. Okay, dump it in. And what else? The soy sauce, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So here's the soy sauce. Soy sauce, and it's 2 tablespoons. Okay, dump. And dump. Okay, so now you can, again, this will be on your stove, so you'll mix that up. Do you want to mix it up?
Sure.
That's right, that's what it looks like to mix it up. Good job, Parker.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so then what is step 3?
Step 3 is you add your garlic and ginger. And you cook that for about 1 minute.
Okay, so garlic, it's 3 teaspoons of garlic. So this is, I've got some nice, well, that's actually the ginger, I should pull it really thick. So we're going to use garlic powder. So one way to cut sodium in your recipes is if you use powders instead of salt. So we're going to use garlic powder instead of garlic salt. So 3 teaspoons of that. It's her recipe. She gets so pushy taking stuff away from me. Okay, and 1 teaspoon of ginger. Perfect, excellent. Okay, so now you'll mix that up, and like she said, you'll cook it for about 1 minute. Okay, perfect. grocery store. So this is the water chestnuts. They came whole in a can, so this is what the can looked like. So we just rinsed them, drained them, and diced them up a little bit. So this is what water chestnuts look like. So we'll dump that in. And then we just do salt and pepper to taste. So we try to do low sodium cooking, so I often don't add sodium when they say that you can add salt. Like I normally don't add salt, so I'm just gonna add a dash of pepper, but I'm not gonna add salt just because our blood pressure doesn't need it, to be quite honest. Okay, good, but I did bring it up just to show. Excellent, then what?
Step 5, you spoon about 1/4 of the mixture into lettuce leaves and then you serve it.
Perfect, so just stay right there, we've prepared some. So here's our finished product. We'll just show the camera what that looks like. Okay, and I've got some lettuce leaves here. We were lucky tonight to find some nice lettuce today. That's kept its shape really great. So here, you wanna go ahead?
Sure.
They're a little bit messy. You probably wanna eat this over a plate. Good. And what I would say too, when I do this with my family at home, Parker eats it like that, I eat it like that, but my other daughter, my younger daughter, she actually really likes the middle part, but she doesn't like the lettuce part. So I don't make a big deal about it. I let her just eat the inside of the taco, like without the actual lettuce wrap, and that's okay, you know, because she really loves it actually. So this is a meal that our whole family really enjoys. Okay, tell me what you think. Take a bite. I'll tell you what I think actually. Parker, you did an awesome job.
You did too.
Thank you. All right, well, thank you very much for tuning into our video. If you want to see more cooking videos that we've done, just tune into the Flin Flon Public Health YouTube channel. Forgot the name of YouTube, but that's what it is. And again, we're